Hi, everybody. Welcome once again to TFT Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings. This is me, Oberon, with my emotional exchanges. That's for the week of Friday, October 13th, till next Thursday, which would be the 19th. So we're in the Halloween season, and I want to keep it kind of short and simple. So we're going to do a card for the collective, a meditation more or less, right from the beginning, and then go right into the readings for each sign. So we're using the Universal Love Oracle deck for that by Tony Carmine Salerno. And it's just going to be this one collective meditation for everyone. So here goes. I'm just going to spread and grab. And it's transience. And I'll put her there. And transience. It is possible to transcend any current difficulty by simply shifting your awareness. Shift your focus. The realm of universal love will help you rise above any current obstacle. See your life from a higher perspective. Your problems will be washed away as you rise above them. Sit quietly and meditate. Imagine streams of crystal light flowing down from the heavens, bathing every part of you. Visualize light pouring into the energy centers in your body. Allow this light to permeate your heart and mind. Observe. As you connect with the infinite power you hold within you, you will find that your earthly concerns will fade away. Sure hope so. So that was kind of nice. I hope everybody liked that. And we're going to get on to the readings. And of course, if you're new to the show, we pull 3 cards. And the cards are from the Modern Love Tarot. All forms of love are beautiful. So I read for the elemental signs of the zodiac in order from air through fire, water, and then earth. And we ask the same 3 questions with the 3 cards. The first card is, what is the focus? What is coming to you, actually? What is the essence or theme of the week? What is coming to you, the vibration or the energy of love or relationships? 2, why is this important? Like what's really going on, perhaps. And 3, where is it leading to? So as I mentioned, we're going to do the air signs first. And I'm going to try not to shuffle too hard on the table because I don't think I accounted for the shakiness of the camera here. So, sorry. This table's not the best for the camera. But be that as it may, we're just going to struggle on through it. So once again, air signs, what is coming towards you? What kind of essence or vibration of love? Ooh, it's the Knight of Wands. He's upright. Knight of Wands says that there is something possibly romantic or certainly about strong friendship, something with charisma headed your way, something with bravery and confidence. So this could be you moving into an emotional situation, and it could also be somebody coming towards you in that idea. Why is this important? And it's the Nine of Wands reversed. And maybe it's important because you kind of have given up and you don't feel there is a knight in shining armor coming for you, or that you can be that kind of person. So maybe that's why it's important. I'm going to tip that a little bit. That you feel alive again, that you feel like you are ready to take a step, to stand up, to be protective of the love or emotional situations you would like to have. So where does this lead to? And it leads to justice reversed. And I don't know, that's a little peculiar, but it may be feeling like, I often say this, fair is another planet. Sometimes we feel like, why aren't things fair? But, there's nothing that says there's a guarantee on fairness. Fair is another planet. And so it may be that whatever situation is happening would possibly hinge on somebody's sense of justice. I mean, maybe the person that's coming towards you really has their own baggage with another relationship or situation. And so how fair could that be? I'm just speculating. That's just one idea that could perhaps happen there. So it is interesting, basically a strong pull towards, maybe a new connection. Maybe it makes you realize that, you shouldn't give up on love or on good relationships. But are you disturbing a status quo that's already there? Or will that status quo be disturbed more with you? So watch out for this, air signs. So I'm going to move on right now to our friends, the fire signs. And I didn't say this, but air signs, of course, are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Sorry about that. I could patch that in later, I suppose. Now, fire signs, of course, are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So what's going on with them? Will their own sense of emotionality really heat up this week? You never know. So, note to producer, oh wait, that's me. Use a better table next week for shuffling so you don't disturb the camera. All right. I love this deck, I really do. The Modern Love Tarot by Ethony. So, fire signs. What emotional energies or situations are coming to you? Ooh. It's the Ten of Cups. It's reversed. What could be coming to you is maybe, some true challenges to happiness, especially where they're connected to families or family type units or very close, situations, people who live together for whatever reasons, or your family, of course, that maybe there's some extreme unhappiness or feelings that just say, I don't feel like I belong here. I don't feel loved here. So why is this important? Fire signs. It's the devil. There may be problems here because there's somebody playing out with bad dramas. Somebody who maybe is over possessive to you, fire signs. And that's kind of interesting because fire signs usually can hold their own. Could it be you yourself that maybe the unhappiness is caused because of your own, dominating attitudes? But certainly there seems to be something about the sense of codependence in a relationship when the devil shows up. I just sort of see that naturally, that people feel they're stuck in a situation or they're somehow just codependent on the other person in ways that they don't think are healthy or wouldn't be considered healthy. So where will this ultimately lead to, fire signs? And it's the reversed Queen of Swords. And where it could lead to is that you or the other person or other persons in the situation might actually feel you have to take harsh changes, harsh decisions with this. So unhappiness in the home front or with the home unit or the main unit of love or happiness possibly caused by codependent issues or controlling issues between partners or people in the situation, leading to maybe harsh decisions, uncared for decisions will have to be made. So that's what I see for the fire signs. Good luck, fire signs. Emotionally, that looks really rough. So let's move to the water signs. We already do suspect that the fire signs, as Banshee would say, are not the winners this week. Air signs were okay. They weren't real bad. Is anything going to do better? And I know that today, the day I'm filming this, is the day before Friday. Mars has moved into Scorpio, and due to other recent things going on with Scorpio and Mars and Pluto and various other planets, there's just been a lot of hostile, down and dirty stuff going on. The whole thing with the recent wars, with all the wars, they're always like this. It's Mars is the driver of wars, and other, bad things happening for people. So water signs, if I didn't mention, are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and are usually quite emotional. So let's see what is actually coming towards them. And they have a 10-2, they have a reverse 10-2, they have the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands is probably saying, to some degree, you're feeling like you're able to, move some of your burdens off of you, or be relieved of burdens, especially if they're, emotionally based, things like that. So you could be feeling like relationships have changed enough to the point where either you're out of, being controlled by it or having some indebtedness to the relationship. Yeah, maybe it means you're breaking up in a relationship. Or maybe it means that the status quo has really changed and now you have more freedoms in a way. That's more likely what it could mean. So why is this important? Well, it's important because the Chariot reversed. You didn't have control you needed, and maybe you were starting to get to the point of really, boy, this almost sounds like Israel and Palestine, the acting out against some level of oppression. I don't want to turn this into a political discussion, but for you guys, Scorpios, I think this is saying really you're not necessarily willing to take what you feel is holding you back. And so maybe you're the ones acting out, but it could be also somebody else has decided too that they need to get you back under lock and key. I don't know, this is a little tough here. I'm not feeling anything very specific, I'll be honest, but where is it leading to? It's a Scorpio card for sure. The Queen of Cups upright. So where it's leading to, I think, could be a better, more balanced view of the emotions, sort of saying, this is what you need to do here. Be more like this rather than like that, especially that. So once again, emotionally speaking, being freed of certain burdens or obligations may feel really good for the water signs. It's important because maybe you felt you weren't in control, or maybe you felt you were being called to your darker nature and it just wasn't working out for you. But this will ultimately lead you to more peace, more reasonable emotionality. So I'm kind of thinking you are being more of the winners this week so far. Let's see what happens with the earth signs. And earth signs are, can't got my tongue, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I know you well, earth signs. You're all in my life in different ways. You're all part of my zodiac, or mostly you are. What's going on for you, and how will you react to things? How will things, shoulder the emotional burdens for you? What will be shaking your emotionality this week, perhaps? All of that. So, earth signs, don't mind a shaky camera. What is coming towards you this week? What emotional energies, essences, or actual situations may be coming towards you? And, I don't know, are you being invited to a wedding, earth signs? Or are you somehow shoring up your own house of marriage or strong relationship, this is a good sign of building. This is a sign of things being built. Maybe earth signs feel like, from the emotional point of view, things are really stable. Things show great potential for growth and for celebration. So if you're not being married, you oughta. And then, why is this important? Well, it's the Page of Swords reversed. And the Page of Swords reversed is tentative in their movements. They may feel that they're awkward in some ways, or they may feel that they're too blunt and they just sort of speak their mind. But maybe this is a good thing. It's important for you to really sort of move this along, I think. Even if some of your personality traits or foibles, whatever, are not as polished, this is genuine over here. And you need to just sort of understand, love is forgiving. So where does this ultimately lead to? Don't fail me now. It's actually okay. It's the Two of Swords reversed. And maybe this is saying that a situation of a stalemate or impasse is now able to move ahead. Earth signs, I think this is kind of wonderful. Earth signs, you win the week. Maybe the idea that, something stronger than the additional parts. The sum was stronger than the parts that make up the sum was worth trying to realize. And even if that meant that some people were maybe not as prepared or were a little bit, less cultured in these ways in a way, but it really helps to bridge the stalemate and to maybe bring the relationship back onto track and to move things forward. So good luck, Earth signs. I definitely think you win the week. And now I'm just going to take a moment to say, hey, it's Friday. Enjoy Friday. And of course, so thanks everybody for watching. And don't forget, we have no happy hour tomorrow because we're engaged with my work. And also, we have a Halloween party to read cards for later on in the day. So stay tuned for happy hour next week at its normal time. Don't forget to watch Banshees Material Matters at 10 o'clock. It's a pre-recorded show, but we are there live in the chat room. And that's Sunday morning. So we will see you then for that. And then our live stream returns, of course, on Sunday afternoon. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon.